Hello, hello. I hope you all are doing well. Congratulations on making it a quarter of the way through the semester and halfway to midterm. I don't know how all this happened so fast, but here we are. So I've returned everything that was submitted by noon today. Have grades updated. I've been in communication with quite a few of you. Some of you needed to redo your APA assignment, so I've been talking to you about that. Some of you have had questions about the essay, and I've been working with you on that. Some people thought that you had to submit a draft to me for grading. You do not. We did have peer review, which is optional and still open. The discussion board is there. You're welcome to post or respond to someone and set up peer review via email, but it's not required. It's great. It's a great thing to do. It's good to get someone else's perspective on your writing. It's also good to get perspective from someone who's outside the field you're working with on what could be done to make the writing clearer. Some of you are at varying degrees of ability with APA citation, etc. So it's a good thing to do, but I'm not requiring it because I know it can be pretty hard to organize in an online course. That said, please also remember that you have access to the Writing and Reading Center and the online writing lab. So if those things could be helpful, certainly take advantage of those services that are here for you at the college. So a few things to talk about. First of all, this week's reading kind of focused on how we can better convey scientific or industry-specific information to a general audience. Kristen Delevich's article and Carl Zimmer's article about science writing's problems delve into that. And I especially like the charts that were used that kind of showed how we as the general public understand a word versus how that word is used in science. And Carl Zimmer has that running list on his blog of words that should not be used in science writing, specifically because of that. And it's something to think about when we're discussing word choice in our writing, thinking about connotation and denotation. Denotation is the actual definition of a word, like what you would find if you looked it up in the dictionary. And connotation is what that word makes us think of. So often a word has multiple denotations, but for us as readers, it may only have one connotation. An example I often give in my English 111 class, when we say juvenile and we say adolescent, these words can mean roughly the same thing, but juvenile has a negative connotation because it's often used followed by delinquent, for instance, or to talk about someone who is behaving badly. So while the words can have the same denotation, the connotation is often vastly different. So it's something to think about when we are conveying information to an audience. So as you continue to work on your draft, make sure that you're citing. Make sure that anytime you're quoting, that quote is anchored in your sentence. Please do not leave a quote alone in a sentence. You need to introduce it or somehow anchor it in your text. And that was one of the things that I was trying to get feedback for on that APA assignment, but some people did not actually include quotes, so I wasn't able to do that. Remember to cite whenever you quote or paraphrase, and make sure that your summary does refer to the article that you are summarizing so that it's clear that this is not your own original content. So those are really the big things I wanted to talk to you about this week. Of course, I'm available for help if you need it. I do ask if you are having problems with your draft and you want me to look at your draft, please let me know what it is you want me to look for. I won't be able to return feedback on drafts for the whole class in time for you to do things with it before the paper's due, but I'm glad to look and troubleshoot for something, you say, hey, this citation felt weird, is this right, etc. Of course, you've also got the Writing and Reading Center and the online writing lab. And I'm around if you are on campus. Several of you have been great about dropping in when you're on campus, and it's been great to see you. If you come through campus and you want to say hi or you want to set up a meeting, please let me know. I'm also available to set up meetings and collaborate, so we could have a video conversation that goes both ways. So if that's something that you need, let me know. Also, if there are any particular topics that you would like covered in one of these videos or in a collaborate session, please let me know. Or even if there's something you feel is problematic with the essay, I can pop on and do another quick session later this week. So Oh, one more thing before I forget. The next thing we'll be working on once this essay is done, once we complete week 5 this coming week, will be a social sciences project. One of the options is available already, and that is an observation report. I'm working on the other assignment option, which is a research proposal. So you do one or the other. You don't need to do both. Most students, we've traditionally done the observation report, but I'm tweaking another assignment to give you all another option if you would like to try it. So you'll see reference to that, and it's not there for those of you working ahead. I'll have it up in a couple of days. So all that said, I hope you all have a wonderful weekend. I hope the essay is going well for you. If you need help, please reach out, and I will be back on with another video for you next week. Take care.